Liverpool are living through a moment of pure effervescence. With every match won, every signing unveiled, and every plan revealed, the Merseyside Giants seem to be plotting a bold future, one worthy not only of remaining at the top, but of dominating it for many years to come. Arne Slot, the club's current commander, did not arrive merely to preserve a legacy of success. He wants to transform the club. And according to whispers from the European football scene, this transformation could involve one of the most explosive signings of the decade, the arrival of Michael Alise, currently dazzling at Bayern Munich as the chosen heir to Mohamed Salah. The rumour has already set the market buzzing and fired the imagination of the fans. Liverpool have been warned that if they want to bring Alise to Anfield in 2026, they will need to open their coffers as never before, with a figure that could reach or even surpass £100 million, something close to the club's all-time record. And it's not just a whim. There is a meticulously drawn plan by Slot, sporting director Richard Hughes, and football CEO Michael Edwards to ensure the team do not suffer a decline when their current legends inevitably begin to fade with time. The situation is clear. Salah is 33, Van Dijk is already past 34, and although both have extended their contracts until 2027, the reality is that the clock does not stop. The board are keen to avoid a dramatic drop in performance once these pillars can no longer play at the highest level. The idea of preparing replacements in advance while the stars are still on the pitch is strategic, and Alise stands out as the ideal candidate to inherit Salah's throne on the right wing. And it's no wonder the name of the 23-year-old Frenchman is being repeated like a mantra in the corridors of Anfield. Since swapping Crystal Palace for Bayern Munich in 2024 for €60 million, Alise has been dazzling Germany and all of Europe with eye-catching performances. In his first season at the Bavarian club, he comfortably surpassed 20 direct goal contributions, 23 goals scored and 20 assists provided, a feat that catapulted him into the ranks of the most feared forwards on the continent. This new season, he has not taken his foot off the accelerator. He already has 5 goal contributions in 5 matches, showing that his progress is no fluke, but the result of increasingly polished talent. According to transfer specialist journalist Pete O'Rourke, Liverpool's interest is real and declared, but it comes with a warning. Prizing Alise away from Bayern will require a massive investment in the 9-figure range. All the big clubs in Europe are watching him. It won't be easy to convince him to leave Bayern. You're talking about a lot of money to get him out of there, said O'Rourke. And he's not alone in that assessment. Lewis Steele of the Daily Mail has also stated that the Frenchman is at the top of the Reds' priority list for the future, emphasizing that the club are already working behind the scenes to find a worthy successor to Salah in the next year or two. According to Steele, the board see Alise not just as a reinforcement, but as an investment for Liverpool's next golden era. The German press echo this chorus. The newspaper Absolute Fußball wrote that it would be no surprise if Bayern agreed to sell him for around £129 million, and that sums between EU 150 and EU 160 million would not be absurd should giants such as PSG, Manchester City, or Liverpool themselves enter a direct bidding war for him. The publication even joked that Alise could become the Bavarian club's cash cow, generating astronomical profit in a future transfer, especially if he shines at next year's World Cup, something that is looking increasingly likely. This sort of move shows just how far ahead Slot and his staff are thinking. The current transfer window was already a spectacle in itself. Around £440 million were invested to reinforce practically every area of the squad, ensuring that the Premier League champions have the firepower to defend their title with authority. And the start of the season shows the machine is running smoothly. 4 wins from 4 matches, including a solid 1-0 away victory over Burnley, have cemented Liverpool at the top of the table.
But even in the face of this immediate success, Slot is not deceived. He knows the real challenge is sustaining this level of excellence over the years, and that will only be possible through strategic renewal. That is why the hunt for the heirs to Salah and Van Dijk has already begun in earnest. And what is most striking is that Slot seems determined to make the transition gradually, without traumatic ruptures, allowing the current legends to prepare the ground for the new protagonists to come. While the rumours about Alise gather strength, other parallel storylines also surround the club. Alexander Isak, a high-profile British signing, has yet to make his first start, and Slot has urged patience from the fans, stating that the striker needs time to adapt to the team's style and intensity. At the same time, concerns arose over a possible injury to Alexis McAllister, something the manager was quick to calm, saying everything is under control and there is no expectation of a lengthy absence. Another curious chapter involves Federico Chiesa, who arrived surrounded by expectations but has divided opinion. Some media reports describe him as a prisoner at Anfield, suggesting he has not found his place, while other sources argue he is on the verge of exploding and proving his worth. This polarization shows the level of pressure and scrutiny surrounding every player who wears the red shirt today. The environment is one of maximum competition, and only those who shine under pressure manage to cement themselves. And the moves don't stop there. According to sources close to the club, Liverpool are also eyeing a Premier League midfielder considered unflappable, whose price could drop by up to 40%. This possible deal, still in its early stages, is seen as a market opportunity that could further strengthen the team's central sector, though experts debate whether it would actually be a strategic addition or simply an unnecessary expense in an already stacked squad. All of this paints a fascinating picture of Liverpool under Arne Slot. The club seem to be living in two timelines at once, enjoying present glory while keeping their eyes fixed on the future. The pursuit of Michael Alise is the perfect symbol of that mentality, a young player on a meteoric rise who could take the baton from one of the club's greatest legends at just the right moment. If this move goes through, it would not just be another big signing, it would be the declaration of a new era. An era in which Liverpool do not simply want to keep their crown, but to fortify their empire, showing the world they are ready to remain on top for far more than just one brilliant season. And if there's one thing the Reds' history teaches us, it is never to underestimate them when they decide to dream big.